Hey guys, welcome back. Mateus G here, and we have a new video, a 5-year rebuild of a team that I'm a big fan of, and I hope you guys are a fan of too. You can see their shirt back there. It is Crystal Palace. Yeah, Crystal Palace is probably my second favorite team behind Arsenal. Big fan of them. Majority because they actually have a sponsorship with the university I went to in London, so but they also have a good team and they made some okay signings. You know, they're not doing too well in the league right now. They're really struggling, and that's why I'm going to take their place. They're currently sat in 14th, and they just managed to scrape a win against Sheffield after having one of the worst forms of any team recently. They beat Sheffield. Their other win besides that was Brentford, but then they were in a very bad run of form. They lost to a lot of teams. So, you know, it's tough because I'm a big fan of them, like I said, and I want them to succeed. So I'm gonna play a gegenpress, easy formation. I do think they have some good, key, important players, but I also do think they could have better players. Right now, I don't know if two striker formation is really it. I'm gonna play this formation here. I guess he's very good up front though. Playing world, original. So they have made some signings, but I don't know if the game updated yet. It doesn't look like it. Maybe the game will update soon. But we still have some good talent. Matheus Franco from Brazil. We have Dama, who's pretty good. Rob Holding, Mateta. I do want him to play though. Corey is very good. Good stuff. That we have a lot of good players. Although, I can loan him out. But I think this is the formation that we're going with. They have two good centre backs. Johnson is a very good goalkeeper, I believe, in my so I think advanced. She was central backer. She'd be central backer too. Defense. Yeah, I think this formation we're going for. I'm gonna do wing here. Yeah, I think this is a good formation. We're gonna try it out, see what happens. I'm not gonna do anything this first season. We don't even have, so we're just gonna straight simulate it and see what happens. I'll be back with you at the end of this season. Alright guys, we're back. No transfers, as mentioned. No transfers. Let's see how we have done. 8th place, 55 points. Just losing out to Wolves there. Matt, but that goals, very good. Normally doesn't. I don't really think he's a good player. 21 goals. Lerma with yellow cards. I mean, we had a really bad end to the season. Probably is what set us falling behind Wolves. But 8th place is very good. Brighton getting relegated. Bournemouth. I see some really good players over there. Sheffield United. 14 points. That is horrid. The best player is probably Archer. I think he's actually a good striker. I should really like his name. I like his celebration as well. Then we look at Brighton. I mean, look at Brighton's team. It's a good team. A good team. Alaba, this guy's pretty good. He's talent. They got, I mean, Dunk is good. Toma, they got Evan Ferguson. A really good squad. I'm gonna be definitely looking at some of these players. And then Bournemouth, also a really good team. Adams is very good, and Sintera is also good. Adams, Aaron's as well. And they have the defender. They have a really good team. I think it could be build a pretty decent squad. Some additions from those teams. Man United have won the league. Any other team? Maybe Chelsea finishing above Arsenal is a weird one, and Man United winning is Wolves finishing 7th. It's a bit crazy. Burnley finishing 13th. Very good season for them. Luton 14th. Only one of the relegated teams relegated. Tactically, this was our formation that we used. Seems like getting along quite well. And in the selection info, 20 goals from Mateta. Edouard with 16, also impressive. We got 13 assists from Eze, from Elise. Pretty good season. How many games did Matheus Franco play? Not much. I want him to play more because his development is. But yeah, good season. I'm very happy. I think in the history of their history, they got 3rd place once, Premier League. But recently, their highest result has been, I guess, 10th. 10th has been their highest result in the Premier League in recent years. So, we already beat down the first season. Third round. Who won the Carabao? Liverpool. Who won the FA Cup? Liverpool. Who won Champions League? Let's go. The round 16, as we can see here, Porto got knocked out by Man City, Benfica knocked out Napoli, Lazio knocked out RB Leipzig, Inter beat Arsenal, Barcelona beat Copenhagen, Real Madrid beat PSG beat. That's a really good. Atletico Madrid eliminated Milan quarterfinal. Man City vs PSG, which is like often the finals. PSG won the El Clasico. Real Madrid smashed Barcelona 4-1. Lazio beats Inter in the Serie A battle, and Atletico Madrid beats Benfica in advance. Semi-final, Real Madrid vs Lazio, and Real Madrid got eliminated by Lazio. PSG beat Atletico Madrid and went to the finals. Lazio lost to PSG at Wembley. Wow, Lazio making that type of run, that is impressive. Very impressive. But yeah, let's see what happens in this next season. Excited to see. Let's get into it. Yeah, so we are back. Season 2. Crystal Palace rebuild. Made a few transfers. Let's get into it. First, I signed Adam Wharton, who is actually someone they signed in the January transfer window. So that's why I decided to bring him. He's also an exceptional player. Never actually bought him before. 36 appearances, 6 goals, 5 assists. Very good. Then we had 2 sales. Dean Henderson for 29 million. And Edouard for 40. Paul Warner came in on a 3. Pretty good player, 19. Couldn't give me a good option. Bought a Sheffield United player as a backup. And Max Aarons from Bournemouth. My starting right back. I bought Fabio Vieira from Arsenal as he's an incredible player. He can play so many positions. 11 goals, 6 assists. He can play everywhere. Phenomenal. I bought this new gen. He was 15 at the time, and he has 15 finishing, 13 off the ball. Very good both feet. So and he had 4-star potential. So I decided to take him a go. 16 goals and 39 non-comps. And then we bought a new goalkeeper, Guilherme Orestes, for 20 million. He's a good player, can improve a lot. Then we bought Marcos Leonardo as another striker. 10 goals is very good. He's more of a backup. I want him to become a main striker, but we'll see how he does. Formation wise, no changes. But let's see how we got on. 9th place. We went down 1 spot, but we finished with the same amount of points as last season. Last season we finished with 55, we finished with 54. Now, I mean, the only overachievers Brentford. Wolves have dropped behind us. Newcastle obviously overtook us. Lerma is over there, up there in yellow cards. The difference is 8. Scoring a lot. I'm happy to maintain up there. We just need a few more seasons. Semi-final by Bournemouth. Bournemouth lost to Newcastle. FA Cup. Newcastle lost to Man City. But who's getting relegated? Leeds, Luton, Burnley. So not the best teams. We'll see how many clean sheets did Wesley's. 16. That is not good. I think we built a decent team though. I feel like our backline is pretty solid. Definitely need to get a replacement for Lerma though. He's getting old. And I actually like my front line too. It's just a matter of like maybe tweaking the formation, etc. Increasing our options off the bench. We're quite a small squad. Maybe positive mentality is the best. Believe you're a stronger team. We're not the stronger team. We'll keep it balanced for next season. But we'll have a good go as well. I think I'll keep this. I'm going to try and get better holding midfielder. I do have Decore. He's a very good player, 25. He's a good option, but honestly, I'd be happy to sell him. I have better options. I have, better options. I want to sign a defensive midfielder, and I have one in mind already. But I think wise my backline, it looks good. Maybe I can sign a better left back. You get a big injury, we kind of lose. Left back, defensive midfielder. That is what I'm going for. If I see a good option, I will also try. We have 31 million, so not a lot to play with. Not much payroll either, so we're gonna sell some players. Maybe one player. We have Matheus Frank. We have good players. Like, just a matter of like, I need a better defensive midfielder, and yeah, I feel like these two, but need an improvement in that area. So we'll see what we can do. Probably make our team a bit more defensive. We have a lot of people on it. We'll see. That in mind, let's check the selection. As we have 14 goals from Marcos Leonardo, which shows our highest, so it means we didn't score very much. 12 from Mateta, Javier of 11, Adam Walton, Michael Lee. The more people scoring, but less goals overall. But it's still a really good season. I'm proud of my team. We haven't played to our level, I don't think. We predicted 11. Okay, so we overdone. But I still think we have more to deliver with this team. And let's see what we can do in the third. Well, let's say it's the second season. It's the second season. I haven't made transfers one window, so let's give myself 6 seasons in a row, 5 seasons making transfers. Let's see what happens. Hey guys, we are back. Season 3, Crystal Palace. Excited about the transfers. We have a few offers coming in for some of my players already. I'm gonna reject this. Sam Walton is Sam Johnson leaving. Don't really care. Let's go into our transfers because it was an eventful one. Our first signing was Callum McKenna as a backup goalkeeper. He's a pretty decent player. I bought Nuno Tavares on a free as a backup left back. 16 appearances, so that was good. And then we bought Leonas Sergio on a free. He's a good player. He can grow a lot. We bought Neymar on a free. I gave him a 2-year contract, so 10 goals, 8 assists, very good from we sold Rob Holt. And yeah, that's about it. McKenna, we also sent him back out on loan. Tactically, we kept the same tactic, but best 11 puts are basically the same team as last year. The only changes was Restes as a defensive. I'm surprised Neymar doesn't come in, but Marcos Leonardo is now starter here. But let's see where we have finished. 8th place, but we get Conference League. Arsenal knocked us out the quarterfinal and the Carabao Cup 4th round. Finish on 62 points. They're rising slowly but surely, and they're really not giving us much money. That's trouble. I didn't even spend money last season, did I? I got Nuno Tavares. I spent 1.5 million, and I got 3 frees, and I'm dead to be honest. So I need to clear this out. But yeah, decent season. I mean, 62 points. We're only a few points away from 5th, so we were definitely up there. Very happy. Luca, this guy's funny. So, Bournemouth getting relegated, Leicester getting relegated, West Brom, Leicester. What players they have? They have Alex Scott, who he doesn't seem to be developing very well in the game time. They have defender going. They sell him. He gets sold. Doesn't look like it. So if he's not in the starting 11, still got Solanke, Philip Billing. I am a bit blind, but they have a player that I'm interested in. Oh, here. Has his con value dropped? 40 million, still not affordable, but to be honest, our defense is good. I don't really need a defense. That's the problem, but we don't even have a full bench. But we can see here, Fabio Macaulise is growing. He's definitely doing good. Our team's improving. Still not up there. Clean sheets, we have improved to 9th, so we're doing better. But scoring less goals, but conceding less probably as well. Tactically, I mean, I do like our tactic. Definitely gonna replacement for Lerner. He's getting old. Still have a decent squad. How has Paul done? Seems to be improving. He seems to be getting good. 17 appearances. We have any those Franca also 9 appearances. They're getting game time. That's the important thing. The money I had last season, I buy a good Bowen midfielder. Maybe it's time to change this tactic up a bit. Do you think we're kind of hitting our level? You know, we're hitting our weight. We're 10th. We finished in 8th. I mean, let's see what we can do in the Conference League. But so far, I think it has been kind of like, has been solid. Maybe it's time for me to sell some of the higher valued players of my team. Some better players in. Fabio Vieira, for example. His value has increased a lot. He didn't have a great season, but his value at 70 million. Olise is wanted. I don't really want to get rid of English players because registration row. Check the core. I mean, I'll be happy to sell him 50 million. There's players that I would sell, So, because I have decent backups, and if we gotta clear out that debt, so they start giving money. Also, we see some very big players from Saudi getting their contract expired. Lazar also, Mitrovic, Kante. Yeah, so Soma, Gabo. Yeah, some really good players. Contract are expiring. Now it's time to sell some players, bring in fresh blood. Fabio Vieira, I mean, he's an amazing player. I don't know if I want to sell him. He's amazing. Eze, I don't know if Eze is that good. Every time I have Eze in this game, never really does much. They say, on the other hand, he looks wanted by Tottenham. But my team is solid. I like my team. Gotta pick up some more players. If we can pick up some free and sell them and just keep the payroll, we can increase the payroll, but the transfer budget not used. We can save that money, make some improvements with the team. But yeah, let's see what happens. Selection info though. Marcos Leonardo with 18 goals. He seems to be doing pretty well. 2 seasons, he's improving. More goals. Neymar 13. Fabio Vieira 7. Olise 7. Coro 7. Adam Watson looks phenomenal. He's really getting very good at this point. Yeah, we still have Warner. We still have Franca. They do love playing attacking midfield, so it's kind of like maybe I should just have change up the formation to this. have this guy, I don't know, go and attack, benefit others. Advanced playmaker on it. Not really. Okay, maybe Shadow Striker. Yeah, we'll see. We'll mess around with formation. I think this is fine for what I want to do. If we can get attacking, because I like seeing Adam Wharton play. But if we sell Fabio Vieira, then we'll see. Wow, yeah, we showed you everything. We have 22 million. We have transfer debt of 13 million, but we have net debt of a lot of money. I don't know how this came about because I haven't really made much transfers. I've sold more than I mean, sold 69, 412. That's only 40 mil difference. But I think our team is decent. I think that just need a few improvements, but we'll get there. Maybe Marcos Leonardo is a player that, like, he looks so good, but he never scores 20 goals a season for me. That's my problem with him. Like, if I buy another striker, he'll maybe score 20 goals in the first season. So, but we'll see what happens in season 4. A new day, and Crystal Palace have just lost against Brighton in a very terrible game. In real life, by the way. Yeah, but let's go into our transfers. We have Neymar leaving to Al. I mean, what has he done for us? 6 goals, 9 assists. I mean, his wages were fine. I didn't sell him for profit because I thought I could keep him. Happy, fine with that. Not much changes. We bought Neymar, as you can see. We did make some sales though to make money. Fabio Vieira for 75 million to Newcastle. Had a worse season than we had with us. Asher also left on a free. We bought Archie Gray for 21 million. He's now become a really good player. 4 goals, 7 assists for us. Brian from Granada, a very good winger who has crossing ability. 6 assists. He was playing very well for Granada as well. And then we sold Czech Dory for 50 million. Another big sale. Then we loaned out Lorius with a 2 million loan fee. Future fee 31 million. He's played pretty well. I wonder if he's gonna get activated or not. But yeah, overall decent. Formation is the same. Lerma, Archie Gray, and Wharton. Now the 2 young guns for my team. I'm making it to. I mean, our team's very young. Olise, Marcos Leonardo. How's he done? 10 goals. No improvement. Still have Matheus Franca, who seems to be improving. Game time. We have Paul Warner, who's also improving. 3 assists. We have Fraser, who we promoted him because we sold an attacker. Did we not? Oh, we released on a free Sam Johnson and another attacker. So that's why Fraser, he decided, I gave him the step up. He scored 12 goals. He scored more goals than Marcos Leonardo. Wow, shameful for him. He's doing very well. He's improving very rapidly. Callum McKenna seems to be doing alright. He has played 4 games. We also have, I mean, our players are all getting some game time, which is important. This guy also looks good. Well, where have we finished? Let's find out. Competitions, 8th place, but we won the Conference League. Let's see our path as we dominated every single team. Juventus in the Conference League. Wow, that's probably the other team. Nice, actually. Juventus, Real Sociedad, Gladbach. Those are some really strong teams there. And then we went straight to round 16 where we faced Zurich. We beat them 4-2. Quarterfinal, we go against Austria. That's when Juventus knocked out Nice. That was a big game. The Champions League game. We knocked out Real Sociedad. No, Juventus knocked out Real Sociedad. We battered Gladbach. And then we beat Juventus. I mean, that's well deserved. Beating Juventus in the finals is huge. That's a very big team. And again, I mean, point haul. Last season we had actually, so we dropped down a little bit. I think it's time for Marcos Leonardo to maybe go. I just third most goals is very impressive. Our goal difference has gone up. We're just conceding a lot now, so we need to improve. I'll probably give myself some more defenders. Because right now we're playing a lot of attacking formation. Better give us ourselves. But Marcos Leonardo might be sold this window. Just ain't cutting it for me. 10 goals. Since he joined us, he's not performed. I mean, the fact that our backup 18-year-old scored 12 goals, that just stings a little bit. But let's go to selection info. 19 goals for Marcos Leonardo across the whole season. Fraser has 26 games overall. That is 20 games less than Marcos Leonardo. He scored 15. Adam Wharton had his best season so far. Very good. 15 goals, 1 assist. Eze with 14 and 9. 12 and 10 for Archie Gray. Michael Elise with 12-22. Neymar leaving. We're going to have to bring someone in. Although Eze is someone that I would be happy to actually sell as well. It's just not cutting it. I do. Average rating has to be high for me, and if it's not, it just ain't cutting it. There's a few players here that I can see, like Nuno Tavares. I need people who are constantly performing, and Marcos Leonardo just not performing. Elise is our highest contract paid player, 130k, and he probably deserves it, honestly. Nuno Tavares does want to leave. 31 million, I think that I'd be happy to sell him 31. In Leeds United, okay, that's fine. Neymar is the team leader, but he's leaving. So we have 126 million. We have fixed our debts, which is very important for us. Because we sold some of our best players. As you can see, Arsenal have destroyed the league. We have Brighton getting relegated. Is there any good players at Brighton? João Pedro is still there. Maybe someone who I will look at. Baella is also a good player that I can look into. And I think the rest of the team is pretty average. I don't really have anyone too good anymore. I think has declined. Then Blackburn, I'm not even going to look at those teams. They're just not worth it. But, to be honest, goal-wise, Fraser scored 12 in the Premier League, so he was actually higher than Marcos Leonardo. That is very sad to see. Very, very sad. But yeah, we're scoring goals. Let's not focus on the goal output. Let's focus on the defense. We probably conceded the most, if not the most goals in the league. Let's go to team detailed. Possession. Look at unexpected goals over performance. Oh, we overperformed actually so much. Oh, that is not good. Expected goals 4. We were in 6 for expected goals. Allowed. We allowed 58 goals, which is way down under the league. We're tied with Forest for 12th and Burnley. We're at Burnley. Burnley are just behind us. Maybe that's kind of where we're to be. But yeah, I mean, we had a really terrible January. I think other than that, I think it was a good season. I think challenge for the Europa League, qualify for the Europa League. So, and the next season, they really want me to push for that top 5 spot, top 6. So, and that's what we're gonna be aiming for. We can get the money and the signings coming through the door. I think we can do it. I think we can strengthen this team enough that we can become big contender for the top 5. Let's see what happens. We are back in season 5. Let's see how we did. No transfers in or out, but I think we had a good transfer window. Nuno Tavares left for 25 million. An okay player, just don't think he had it in 25 million profit. He had a really bad season at Leeds. We bought Evangelison, 46 million. I mean, 15 goals. He already scored more goals than Marcos Leonardo did every season. He was doing pretty well. We also bought Bueni. He's a very good winger. Loaned him back to Nice. Bought him 17, which is very cheap. He's been playing quite well. We bought Haruto Hato, who was a left back, who also plays centre back. Pretty good player. Not playing much for me, and then I bought Danilo as a defensive midfielder. Played game. But yeah, bear in mind, where did we finish? 6th place. We're going up in life, but Europa League actually finished in 3rd. At round 16, we played Nice. Quarterfinal, we just missed out to AZ, who then lost to Man United. Man United won it. West Brom, oh that sucks. Carabao Cup by Southampton. That is very tough to swallow, but finished in 6th, so I mean, throughout this rebuild, we have been consistently up there. We have become a team that competes for, European places every season, and I mean, I think generally this is a strong team. Like, maybe it's the fact that I have young players coming through, like they're still gonna grow, develop. Archie Gray, he's only gonna get better. Adam Wharton, Elise, better. You have Aaron's. I mean, you have this guy who's gonna get better. You have a very strong team who's just gonna grow. I feel like we built a very strong team. I think it was a successful rebuild. Might do one more season because this is the 5th season, but I only did transfers in 4. I do have 160 million. Wow, they're really throwing money at me now. Like, now that they cleared out all the debt, decided to throw money at me, so that is good. Aaron's hasn't developed into what I wanted him to be. Expected more of him. Bought him for 27 million. Kind of had mess seasons all around. Let's go into selection info. 20 goals from Evangelison. Alicia with 13 and 10. Eze with 10 with 9. I don't know, kind of not scoring many goals at all. There's it's time for me to give Fraser a chance to be up there, Played 6 appearances, didn't do too. In terms of average rating, only 3 of our players performed to a green standard, so I'm not very happy with that. I feel like our team definitely can be better than that. I'm very upset with Max Aarons, Marcos Leonardo. Definitely gonna be sold for me. But yeah, I mean, with 200 million or 160 million, I can definitely try and improve the squad. Maybe it's this right hand side here that I need to improve, and I definitely need a ball winning player that will be better than Lerma. I expected Danilo to fill that hole, but I guess he has the game time, but he isn't to that level. He is wanted. We'll see what happens. But I think our team is strong. I just think that we need to maybe change formation, maybe something else, be less attacking. I mean, this season we didn't even score many goals. Let's see, underperformance now. And we were 9th for goals. It just means we were more solid at back. Goal difference of 8-0, sorry. 17 wins, 13 defeats. So we just need to lose less games. Rest days, probably a great goalkeeper at this point. Yeah, he did. Very happy with him. Yeah, it's one of those that maybe I need to improve my right back. And definitely improve this position. I do not want to see him starting. Maybe I'll even sell him. Who's behind him? Like, Danilo's the next guy down, but maybe it's just time to do something like this. Just go crazy, you know. Something like this. Like, maybe this will give me more power. It means that we'll be way less defensive, but it might give my, you know, Warner looks phenomenal. He looks. Maybe it's just a case of doing this, like you be an advanced playmaker, support, and we have a deep line, and yeah, maybe something like this. You know, test things out. We'll see, and you guys will figure out soon. Hey guys, we're back. This is the final piece of the puzzle. A lot of money spent on this transfer window. We start off by buying Ivan Fresneda. I told you that I needed a right back, and he fits in perfectly. A lot of money, but then we bought Harvey Elliott from Liverpool. 6 million, bargain. And we bought a big signing, Jodius, French player who can play ball winning very well. He looks phenomenal. His passing, tackling, his marking, very good. I did, however, sell Marcos Leonardo. This wasn't cutting it. He's maybe the right decision. Scored 1 goal in 34 games after purchasing of 70 million. That is sad. We sold Danilo for a profit. And then we bought Luis Enrique on a free. Quite a decent player. 9 goals, 8 assists. That's very good. We bought a center defender. Didn't get any game time, but he is very good for any of you that want to take this project on. Tactically, we did change. We're going with a free in the middle. Gray, Warner, and Schultard. Luis Enrique on the right. Brian on the left. Fresneda on the right. It's a really solid team, and let's see how we have done. 3rd place. Damn it. Runner-up of the Europa League. How did we do? Finished in 2nd again. Only not losing a single game. Going to round 16 and beat Slavia Prague. We beat Frankfurt 7-1, and then we beat Fiorentina. Salzburg just got the better of us. They have Kamiri, who very insane player. If we did another season, I'll definitely buy him. Quarterfinal, 3rd round. Overall, very happy with the season. Evangelison, 23 goals, he's up there. Yeah, I'm happy. I mean, these two teams are titans, and we won Conference League. We were challenging for the Europa League. I think this was definitely a successful rebuild. And yeah, Evangelison, 33 goals, 60 from Adam Wharton, and 13. Luis Enrique also playing very well. I did give Elise some trouble. Like, he was getting too comfortable in his position. Like, he was playing well, and then he kind of slid off. So you need to bring in someone to be like, you know, you have to play better than this. You know, it was great. I'm really happy with the squad, and I think we did a good job. Let me know down in the comments what rebuild you want to see next, and hope you enjoy. Catch you in the next one.